What are some very comforting facts? Jupiter gravitational mass is so immense modern science believe it's been protecting us from meteors for millions of years. It's highly likely your pet dreams of you in their sleep smiley face. Edit. I can't find the exact article one read. But this one explains that most animals dream of things they do during the day. You're such a huge, loving part of their life, it makes sense they'd dream of you. All of the cardigans Mr. Rogers wore on camera were knit by his mother. Goldfish can recognize their owners. Damn, he been watching you this whole time and you didn't even know. Bees take naps in flowers. So yeah, it's okay to need a nap. Even busy bees do. Scientists have discovered that rats love playing hide and seek and squeal with joy when being found. Edit. Wow, thank you so much for the award. My first ever on Reddit. In dog, wolf movies where they use real-life dog actors. The people who have to edit all that sometimes have to add CGI tails because they dogs can't stop wagging their tail as they are so happy. There's a volunteer organization called No One Dies Alone. You're at Sacred Hearts Medical Center. You're terminal. You need a companion. From someone to talk to. Or just someone to hold our hand. They'll make sure someone will be there for you. Other hospitals have this too. Cows have best friends. Dogs make cute little sneezing sounds to tell you they are playing and not fighting. Van Gogh didn't start painting until his late 20s. J.K. Rowling didn't publish Harry Potter until her late 30s. Samuel L. Jackson didn't get his first big role until his 40s. It's never too late to be who you might have been. Some fish like to be pet. If you make it to the airport without dying, you've already passed the deadliest part of plane travel. A penguin was once knighted in Norway. Blind people can smile even though they have never seen one. It is human nature. The voice actors of Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse got married in real life. No one remembers all the stupid shit you did as a teenager. Otters hold each other's hands when they sleep so their mate won't drift away. Stan Lee started creating the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Iron Man, etc. at around 40. So even if you think that you can't get anything out of life, you still can push yourself creatively and leave a lasting impact on the world at an older age. Cheetahs are very shy animals. So some zoos give them support dogs like those for humans. It's the cutest thing ever. Edit. Whoa, this blew up. Thanks for the award, kind strangers. I'm just so happy. Smiling is actually contagious. 2020 is halfway over. Reddit isn't the worst thing you could be doing. Whenever I've experienced heartbreak or something scary or intimidating, I remind myself I am not the first person ever to have gone through, and for some reason I always find it comforting. I'm not the first person to be scared or sad, and thousands of others have gotten through what I'm going through, and if they can get through it, why can't I? Edit to address some comments. I'm stating this is something I find comforting when I'm needing to cope. Doesn't mean it will work for everyone. And I don't view it as other have gone through this so my feelings are not valid. It's more of, thousands of other people have felt this way before, and if they can figure out how to cope with it or navigate and heal from it, then why can't I? This is just one of the many tools I have in my coping toolbox that I use. It's me telling myself, if other people can figure out how to get through this experience, then I can too. I just drawing inspiration from others. And thank you for the awards. It's very kind of you all. Swedish blood donors receive a text whenever their blood is used to help someone. Pillow fighting is a real, recognized sport in Canada. It was founded in Toronto in 2004 by the Pillow Fighting League. Your body is home to its own unique ecosystem. The human gut. Sounds gross. But billions of little creatures living inside you are helping you digest things, dispose of waste, and survive natural toxins in the food you consume. If you ever feel like you're useless, or that your existence means nothing, that's not true. You literally mean the world to your gut flora. My boyfriend has a panic and anxiety disorder. Whenever he gets a panic attack, one of our cats will sit on him and purr loudly. It always comforts him and calms him down. We always joke that she is our little support animal. She is very attuned to our emotions and feelings. When my grandmother passed away and I was very sad, she would not leave me alone. She would just sit next to me in silence or occasionally let out a small mrew to inform me she was still there. So, as conclusion, even if you are having a shit day, your pet still loves you. People see you 20% more attractive than you see yourself. Edit. Didn't know so many people needed to see this. Like, it breaks my heart that people don't believe they are good looking, when in reality you are sexy son of a bitch. I know another edit, but for all of you saying 0x20 is still 0 inches stew. Love yourself. Accept yourself. If not, I'll make you love yourself. After nearly 2 years, the DRC finally declared the end of its Ebola outbreak. Edit. I suppose I should have worded my comment a bit better. I am aware of the outbreak that started at the beginning of this month. But the fact that one outbreak ended is still comforting. Existing is hard, but most things around you are also alive and going through their own cycles. So in a way, you're on this together. Pillows exist. An eiderdown comforter by Matuk sells for over $16. Eiderdown is harvested by collecting it from the eider's nest, making it the only down product that doesn't result in harm to the bird. Crows and ravens love to play in snow. One of their favorite activities is rolling hills. Liechtenstein once deployed 80 men for protecting the border against Austria. Despite their worries, they saw exactly 0 combat. When they called it a day, they returned home, with 81 men. Because an Italian bloke bumped into them and wanted to come live in Liechtenstein. They literally made a friend on the way. Given all the atoms in the universe are recycled in various ways, having formed in the first stars, our entire body has already experienced billions of years of each atom's own personal history. Even more comforting, it's plausible those atoms will eventually become part of someone else in the future and will continue to exist in various forms, transforming continuously, until the end of time itself. So in a way, we're connected to something absolutely eternal, and our ultimate fate is to be spread across the stars. Hell, depending how deep you want to get, there's also a tiny chance that your pattern of DNA will form entirely by chance again, creating someone that is biologically you but with a whole new memory, experiences and history. Basically, everyone and everything is connected. The best part? None of this is based on religion or wishful thinking. It's actual established and current scientific fact. No one is judging you. They are too busy worrying if they themselves are being judged. Toads can eat bread and toast. Holy S**. 5 kelvins. Thank you. You very kind strangers. In Switzerland, it is illegal to own just one guinea pig because they are very social animals. It's considered animal abuse to only have one. My heart. We have been born into arguably the best point in human history. True that we have a whole slew of troubles. These issues are only minor examples compared to the plagues. Social Darwinism. An overall pretty crap quality of life you'd live, say, 100 years back. We still have those plagues. Racial biases and hatred, but we are lucky that we are alive in a time where over the past century so many strives towards equality have been made. Except black licorice. We are unfortunately still in that era. Edit. Apparently I have summoned a small army of black licorice supporters. It is my opinion that your favorite candy tastes like chew for kids, but you are entitled to your own. Edit 2. Dear God. There's too many of them. Pretty sure one of them gave me an award, which is rad cool, but my one offhand comment has awakened the black licorice forces. I may not make it. Think of all the worst days of your life. You've made it through every single one of them and are still going strong. There's always another day on the other side. If you're ever feeling lonely, remember there are billions of cells in your body and all they care about is you. During the Second World War, a Muslim man owned a mosque in Paris. After France got captured by the Germans, the French Jews were being killed. The Muslim man offered every Jew he could find shelter in his mosque and handed out fake Muslim certificates so they wouldn't be questioned. He saved over 400 lives. No one's your enemy, except for the ones you make yourself believe are. Admitting you're wrong is not show weakness. It's the necessary step to become better. If you've lost someone, and you feel like that are completely gone from your life, think about the impact they have had on you, on your loved ones, on others, and think of how that impact continues to live on throughout all of life. That impact won't die with them either. The chain of life goes on. Everybody has shit themselves at least once. You will always have a second chance as long as you still want to get better. My country is pushing for a series of laws that would make ecocide, the destruction of the ecosystem, a punishable crime. Spiders can't fly. Let's all take a moment and appreciate this fact. You are not as bad or as troubled as you paint yourself to be in your head. When I sit on the couch, my dog likes to cuddle between my body and the cushion and sleep with his head resting on my shoulder. It is estimated every 10 years. The cells in your body will have been replaced with new ones. Therefore, you get a new body every 10 years, making it so you do get a fresh start. When the gas gauge first reads empty, you usually have 50–60 miles of fuel left. If only 1% of the world population liked you, that would still mean 70 million people likes you. It doesn't matter how old you are. It's still okay to hug a teddy bear or soft absorbent toy of your choice when you are heartbroken and need someone to cry on. Edited to add. Since so many are sharing the identity and story of their stuffed friends. I'm in my late 30s. My teddy is probably just under 30. He once spoke, echoed, but his voice is long gone. The light on his chest no longer lights up, but the removal of the electronics inside just made him more cuddly. He's missing an eye. He has a burn on his forehead from falling on a lamp bulb, and he's a bit threadbare in places. He sits on the head of my bed because he's a bit fragile these days. Only coming down for damp cuddles on especially painful and lonely occasions. And to clarify for the young, heartbreak doesn't always mean a breakup. We are made of star matter. That has always comforted me. This too shall pass. About 65% of America's aluminum is currently recycled. Every minute an average of 123,097 aluminum cans are recycled. On average, Americans recycle 2 out of every 3 aluminum cans they use. The average aluminum can contains more than 50% post-consumer recycled aluminum. It's just aluminum, but it shows that we can as a society recycle over half of the stuff we use, and we can start keeping the world clean. That and a push to renewable energy would be nice. A group of pugs is called a grumble. Scientists, earlier this year, made a massive breakthrough in curing blindness. Like verging a cure. It was masked by the virus headlines though. Your dog loves you. If you often catch people staring at you in public, chances are you're pretty attractive. Malala Yousafzai, the girl who was shot in the head by the Taliban for insisting on going to school, recently completed her final exams in the University of Oxford. All those embarrassing, cringy memories that come flooding into your mind when you least expect it? Nobody else remembers them. Every last one of us has them. It's part of this complicated process called living. While you're busy remembering yours, everyone else is remembering their own. It's in the past. Nothing you can do right now can make it any better. Chalk it up as a lesson and reap the EXP. It's in our innate nature to love and be connected. Food can be really yummy. Nothing is permanent. So even if you have no hope, everything sucks, or you've fucked up, nothing is permanent. Elephants think you're cute just like humans think dogs and cats are cute. When you sleep, your mind goes into peaceful rest for you to chill after a hard day's work. Every little thing, gonna be alright. America had a black president longer than the Confederacy existed. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like. If you would like to see more content like this in the future, subscribe and turn on notifications to be notified about future videos. Now check out one of these interesting videos.